Although popular culture has taught us that animated bears rarely have a bad bone in their body, it's safe to say that real-life bears are a little different. In fact, animal experts and park rangers ensure that people are aware of the dangers of these four-legged creatures and that they never get too close. With their giant claws, their incredible height and their strong teeth, it's important to steer clear of these animals. Most of us haven't been unlucky enough to see a bear up close and in the wild, and that's probably a good thing. However, it's a well-known fact that these animals walk on all four of their legs, and only really venture onto their hind legs when they are reaching up towards a tree or something that's above them. That's why the residents of this town were so confused. Why was the bear wandering around like a human? Although they alerted the authorities, they were just too late, and this eventually proved to have devastating consequences. Meet Pedals, the bear that walked like a human. The first sightings of Pedals took place in October 2014 in the Oak Ridge area of New Jersey. As the residents of Oak Ridge made their way down the street, they spotted a giant bear-like figure walking along the sidewalk. Because the figure was walking on its hind legs and seemed to be incredibly human-like, the residents just assumed that it was a human. For days, those in the neighborhood watched Pedals make his way around the houses and search through their trash cans in search of something edible. Yet, they soon realized that there was something much more sinister about the bear that was standing on its hind legs in front of them. When they were able to get a closer look at the bear, they noticed that he was not just walking on its hind legs because he wanted to. He was forced to do so because he was an injured bear. In fact, the black bear they called Pedals was severely injured. It was clear for the residents to see that one of his paws had been hurt in some fashion and that his other paw was missing completely. Because of this, Pedals could not put any weight on his front paw. He was forced to walk around on his hind legs, and he had no other option but to deal with what was in front of him. This made him extremely vulnerable, and the residents of Oak Ridge knew this and were extremely worried about his condition. As more and more people learned of Pedals and his condition, people from across the world began to follow his progress. Because he had largely stayed in the Oak Ridge area, the residents were able to keep an eye open and keep an eye on his condition. News stations across the area caught up on the story, and this alerted the authorities. However, experts were reluctant to get involved in such a case. The large bear did not seem to be in distress and seemed to be in good health, despite his paws. Because of this, experts at the Department of Environmental Protection decided against capturing Pedals and giving him a helping hand. They noted that his place was in the wild and that they didn't want to interfere with his natural habitat. Amazingly, the residents of Oak Ridge were so determined to keep Pedals safe that they eventually started a petition to get the Department of Environmental Protection to transfer the black bear to a sanctuary. Over the course of a few months, they were able to reach out on social media and receive a whopping 300,000 signatures. Alongside this, they also raised an incredible $22,000 of their own money to ensure that he could be moved safely and securely. Their pleas were once again rejected. In 2016, the world was saddened by the news that Pedals was no longer alive. He had fallen victim to a hunter in the local area and had suffered a fatal crossbow wound during a state hunt.
I am paying my respects.
You're harassing me.
I'm paying my respects. You have no reason to kill her. I'm paying my respects to this beautiful creature that you somehow, for some reason, felt the need to come here today into our beautiful, peaceful woods and take her life. Why? Why? And look, he's smiling. He's smiling. He's smiling at the murder and the carnage that you did to this beautiful animal who has every reason to live.
How could you live?
You want to take pictures of us? We're not the ones who are ashamed. You should be ashamed. I'm so sorry he did this to you. I'm so sorry he did this to you. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful.
Although countless people across the world are still angry that Pedals the bear has been taken from the world, they are also intent on keeping his memory alive. On the Facebook page dedicated to the bipedal bear, the founder wrote a heartwarming note to those who liked the page. Beth Ann Bauman wanted the people who followed his story to remember that Pedals was nothing short of amazing. His determination was inspiring. Pedals deserved better. It didn't have to end this way. Rest in peace, Pedals. And there you have it. My name is Harry, and thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our new channel.